Okay, so in the process of fighting 2 wars, we are the purple line, doing a little bit better on our army strength. We are fighting against Horus and Lopan. Lopan war was an accident. Horus declared war on us earlier in the stream today. We're doing okay against both of them, it looks like. Number of towns, this is the main deal. So ours is going up. Theirs are going down or staying flat. You enjoy the dog video? There's a different video every day, you know. Okay, so, but thank you, Chris, for watching that list. Well, sorry, I should say there's different videos and pictures every day, for the most part. We got a couple of repeats in there from time to time, but I think we got, what, 12, 13 different? 12. I think I have 12 different video picture collages, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so, new turn. Let's harvest some of this stuff in the water. So again, this is a new spell, Sea Harvest. So for 40 mana, you get to harvest stuff in the ocean, which is somewhat random. In this case, this is fish. So we get 10 casting skill progress, 42 mana, so we get our cost of the spell back, and 71 gold. I haven't had any double dips into that stuff like I did back on Thursday. Wonder if they fixed that. Or if, I don't know if that was intentional or not, actually. But anyway, stuff. So you explore. Am I on Facebook? I am, but I don't share that information here on Twitch. Because it's just for family and friends. I don't use it for Twitch at all. Or streaming, that kind of stuff. It's just strictly people I actually know. No offense. Let's see. Guys, where are we? Go over this way and beat up on them. Come back up. Yeah, actually, this will help us. Squish these guys. Where do we want to go this way? I actually do have a fleet over here, don't we? It's that one. Oh no, so those guys are going that. Oh, this is the fleet on this side. Never mind. I meant like a public page, not a personal one, as you can have a public page while promoting your Twitch. Oh yeah, I know about that. I've done that with other things over the years, and I just don't even bother. I'm not a big fan of Facebook overall. There's too much crap going on there. Too much shady crap. You know, I don't use it that much. Again, mainly it's just for keeping in touch with friends and family, and I typically avoid it for the most part. Oh, you guys got caught. Was that I was going to show you a picture of Barney. Oh well. Oh. Well, if it's a public page. And actually, if you want, I do have a Discord channel. There's a button beneath the video screen, and we have a pet section there, so you can share a picture that way if you wanted. But it's got to be a link only. You can't put the actual image up. It's got to be a link because of reasons. Barrage. So many barrages. No problem. Okay, so you guys. Did he kill? He killed one of my units, didn't he? You bastard. Can I resurrect them? Oh, I think I can only resurrect heroes, can I? Bastards. Well, that sucks. Sharknado. Not confused. Probably went after the wrong one there. 15 resistance, so that's not going to happen. Is the Discord link in your YouTube channel? No, it should actually be directly below the video screen here on Twitch. In the About section, there should be a Discord button. Killed my guy. Took out one of our Sharknado's guys. It's bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's not good. That's right, we're going to explore up here. More harvesting. Oh, also, I forget to. Duh. And of course, the bot just put it in too. So there's that link, Chris, right there in chat, twice. Sure, you're watching you in your phone. Not sure where the link is. Oh, well, there's a link. There's two links in chat now. The bot put it in there automatically because that's what he does, and I remember there's a command for it too. I'm a good streamer. I remember these things. Greenery. I'm gonna buy that now. That's greenery. Hold on to that one for the time being. Fennyheim. So the bad guys. They haven't decided where they're going yet. I don't think they're going after Fennyheim. Where are they anyway? For the two shaman, two swordsmen, or sorry, three swordsmen and halberd. So they would probably kick our ass. Maybe. Probably. That just in case. Again, 1, 2 turns away, possibly. One mass. Why are we recruiting? Oh, because to go that way. Then to join. You see, we get at some point. Not now, because I said in bed. No worse. No worse. Is it the same name here in Twitch, Chris? That looks like it is. Roughly. Because we have to be careful with the, problem. We have problem children on Discord, so. See you, Skybird. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Don't let your bed attack you again. Same name. Yeah, I found you. harvest. No, sorry. Don't cast. Oh, we are casting this. Never mind. We're good. We have to stay somewhat close to the harvestable stuff in the water because of the spell you can only use on stuff you can actually see. Okay, so we have 250 gold. Let's see what we can buy. Granary and 4. We can wait. Right? Yeah, we're +3 on food. Captain, next turn. Granary bought. Builder's Hall. Let's get this one going. For the rabbit hole. Rabbit hole needs more defenses. So again, bad guys over. Where's Fennyheim? It's down this way. There it is. Okay, so Fennyheim. Again, bad guys. We don't know where they're going. They might go to Point Broken. Let's get some more defenses here. Get you guys. Not even a real city yet, so I don't know if he'll go after that. Pirate Bay he might go after. He may not know they exist yet. I'm pretty sure he's going after Fennyheim. He's just taking his time to get there. He's trying to decide what he's gonna do. That's Lopan too. We still need to find where the rest of the cities are. It's gotta be to the east of us. And there they are. Okay, so not you. Where's the other boat? Can we see this? No. Now we can see it. Okay, so more casting skill progress, 29 mana, 95 gold. Seahorse. They're protecting there, so they're good. Rabbit hole, granary in 10. Sure. Barracks, smithy to get the swashbucklers. Sawmill will get us. No? What do the archers need? No, they're there. Okay, well, let's see how that goes. Have you ever played the Thea? I played Thea 2. I did not play the first one for whatever reason. Game has the same studio? I think so. Yeah, I think the devs of this game did the Thea stuff. Like I said, I didn't play 1, but I played 2 a little bit. 2, I thought it was kind of awkward to me. I don't want to talk crap about it simply because I didn't put that much time into it because it didn't really pull me in. It seemed kind of weird in the way it was working. Not that it was bad, it was just it was a mechanic. The way the game mechanics work just struck me as really odd, and I really didn't catch on to it. So that's all. Not that it was bad, it was just wasn't for me. Guys need to die. And Send the familiar. Nobody died this time. Okay, so 10,000 lizard men. What we're going to do here is we're going to keep it, and then we're going to strip it. So what we do here is we go in here and we sell all the buildings. And why do we do this? Because I think you seem to get more money out of it this way. It feels like. Might be wrong, but it's more satisfying, to tell you the truth, killing the buildings individually. Okay, where are we? About Endless Legend, or just the Endless series as a whole. Endless Legend, have it, played it, love it. Haven't played in a while, but it's pretty good. So lots of DLC for it too. Lots of extra stuff. And raise. Because who needs fame? Oh, you guys get left behind. As far as the other Endless games, there's Endless Space, and there's a couple others too. Endless Legend is the only one I really like, though. Mainly because it's like this game. Endless Legend is very much inspired by Master of Magic, and there's a lot of similarities there. And that's probably why I like it more than the others do. More than I like the other Endless games. Okay, you are exploring. Let's do another sea harvest and harvest this stuff. And these guys are supporting the town here. So you know what we could do is we can come ripping out of this town and go after them. Let's see how this works. So we might lose some stuff, but got to get rid of them. This army wandering around out here on the water is just annoying. Not knowing which way it's going to go. Oh, look, Blur. Did you ever play the Master of Orion remake? It's horrible in vanilla, but with mods, it's way up there. It's up there with them on the classic 4X games. Master of Orion remake. Yes, I actually do have it. I played a little bit of it. And again, I don't know if it's horrible, but again, I didn't put a lot of time into it because it wasn't that enjoyable. I don't think it wasn't. I think it wasn't true enough to the original for me. They try to change too much stuff. So killed one of his shamans, so that's good. So that's range unit there. Damaged. Our archers need healing. Hate to lose them so early. Kill. Shaman. Good job, elves. Swordsman, get up there. Spearman, get up there. To the side. Kill the more skilled ones first. This will be more problematic for us. Like the original, you'll love Interstellar Space Genesis. Oh, you've told me that before, haven't you? Or somebody has told me about the Interstellar Space Genesis. resist magic. I'll be shooting you with arrows, don't worry. Oh, we still have one of these left. No, we don't. Oh, because he's moved. Never mind. Halberds probably be the biggest problem there. Swordsman, or sorry, spearmen. No, these are swordsmen. Let's soften these guys up first. Just like that. Too much. Oh, that's right. He's resistant to magic. We didn't want to do that. Fear got him. See? Told you resist magic, I'm not going to save you. Might have been me. I remember someone brought it up and I backed up whoever it was who brought it up. Personally, your go-to SpaceX, I prefer it to Stellaris. Well, Stellaris has taken a bad turn, so for me, Stellaris took a bad turn. I haven't played it in months because of the changes they made. I just didn't like it. Which is a shame because I loved the game before they did what they did. I don't know why they did it, but man, it's not as good. Okay, so Fennyheim is now safe from the evil Lopan forces. Like the Civilizations is interesting. Yeah, Galactic Civilizations is pretty good usually. I haven't played 4 yet, but I played 1, 2, and 3. And 4 is the current one, right? Yeah, 4 is the current one. I haven't played it yet. But like I said, the other 3 are fine. They're good. Not as good as Master of Orion, but they're good. Actually, I should probably back that up a little bit. Galactic Civilization isn't quite as good as Master Raiden to me because combat is more automated. It's basically just a numbers game. At least with Master Orion, you have the tactical choices that can actually affect the fight and that kind of fun stuff. And Galactic Civilization is just straight numbers. So if you're not into, tactical fights, just want the fight to be processed and you're done. It's a different situation, different experience. But Age of Wonders, pretty good overall. Somewhat disappointed with Age of Wonders 3 simply because of the way that armies can reinforce each other so much. You end up with too many units on the map and it just gets annoying and it basically just becomes a Zerg situation. It's just like who can build the biggest army first and you just roll through everything. That's not fun to me. So, and I told them that too. I sent them an email. I said, I would play this and stream this game more often if you change this mechanic. Will they change it? I don't know. But, I said, just limit it. I said, I don't want to see more than 12v12, and I'd be happy with Age of Wonders 3. Just limit it to 12v12, and that's good. And why they felt the need to make it so that, just pull in as many armies as you can onto the map, it's just like, it's too much. It's too much. It just loses its appeal, when you just end up auto resolving stuff once it gets so big, and it's just not as enjoyable. Like I usually play the game when I do play Age of Wonders 3. It's just like I get 50 turns in or something like that, and that's where the Zerg ball is going on. It's like, okay, I'm done. I don't care if I win or lose this game. I'm done with it because it's not enjoyable at this point. It was enjoyable up until this point, but beyond this, it's not. So I just stopped playing, and as a result, my progress in the game is horrible. So because I don't finish games. So, but Age of Wonders overall, the whole series is pretty good. Again, heavily inspired by the original Master of Magic. So. Age of Wonders, actually the first Age of Wonders game should have been Master of Magic 2, in all honesty. That's what Master of Magic 2 probably should have looked like, was the first Age of Wonders. Because it borrowed so much from it. And even 3 borrows from Master of Magic still. So, anyway. We need to defend Fennyheim. Let's put these guys back in. Boats. We can use the boats to go patrol around here, see what's going on. And by boats, I mean ships. Those are ships. And these guys. That spell's not ready yet. We're in the middle area, aren't we? Hey, I know you. You're my friend. Town lost. No, town was raised. Starvation. We didn't have starvation. Oh, that's the one we destroyed. Captain leveled up. So Raider's Hut in 15 turns, or we can buy it. Raider's Hut is good for food and gold, so we'll buy that. Jib. We go for defenses. 2 cavalry. Shaman and a boat. What's the population here? It's only 2. Barracks, smithing. Oops, not library, smithing. That go for now. So, captain's been recruited. Need more boats. So we're learning that the Paragon ghost ships are kind of beasts. If you get enough of them in the group, that barrage they do. 1 barrage, not a big deal. 4 barrages makes a difference. Playing Heroes of Might and Magic 5 recently reminds you of this. Master of Magic, although Master of Magic strikes me as if Civilization Heroes of Might and Magic had a baby, and this Master of Magic would be the baby. Well, again. Well, do you know, the first Master of Magic, the one that came out in 1994, was heavily inspired by the first Civilization, which came out like, what, 92, 91, whenever it was, and the card game Magic the Gathering. Because the magic system in this game is very similar to the same system they use in Magic the Gathering, the card game. So, because you have your whites, your blues, your blacks, that kind of stuff, and the same stuff for a lot a lot of it's pulled from the card game. So, if you like Magic the Gathering, you'll definitely like this game. If you like the original Civilization, this one too, because again, heavily inspired. Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, longbows and stuff. Let's see. So that gave us 3 in the city. What else can we do? Actually, let's hold off on these. We do have 1 shaman. We should have 2 shaman, though. Those guys came in from a different city. And for a shaman, we need a temple? No. How do we get shaman? Oh, never mind. These are high elves. They don't do shaman. They do priests. No, they don't. They don't have any healers. I forget about that. For some reason, the high elves have no priest or shaman. I always wondered about that. What affected that decision? You got a shaman. Let's see. Marketplace for money, farmer's market for food, and growth, right? Yep. Oh, sorry. Yeah, growth and max population. That's that. We have 131 gold. Everybody's moved, so we're good. Uh-oh, bad guys. They're gonna pick on our trireme, aren't they? We gotta burn the spell first. We're casting it on... So, casting points, some mana, some gold. Wish it was more. These guys can move, what, 3? So 1, 2, 3. These guys can move 4. Can't get them. I wanted to go back towards Jib, but that's the wrong way to go. So we'll go this way. And if we don't run into land. So they can't keep up with us because of our sea trade or whatever it is. That allows us to move 1 square faster than we're supposed to. Sorry, hex, not a square, hex. So Fennyheim doing okay. Guard. You're on our team. Well, maybe not our team, but we're friends. They're actually our ally. Let's see what's down here. Water cave. That is too much for 2 ships. Mostly. You keep moving against... because these guys are ranged. If we could keep away from them, we could probably do it, but our fear doesn't affect the undead. But it does affect the other 3. But if they hit us, they're going to slow us down, so no, we're not doing this fight. Chris, are you happy with this iteration of Master Magic? Some say it's too similar to the original. It seems you can't please everyone. I guess if they had to change the format, people would complain that. Oh, people have complained that it's too much like the original. It doesn't have the heart of the original. I mean, I've heard both of those arguments. Those people are, I think both camps there are on drugs. The game is fine. I love it because it's close enough to the original that it brings back the memories and that kind of fun stuff. But there's enough changes to it to make it feel like it's new and a little bit more modern. And mainly the changes are graphics and sound, and so adding new factions, like they've added the goblins and the mechanical, not cyborgs. What are they? Tomb Kings in Space and Master Magic. They're basically, they're statues, right? But they have spirits in them instead. So they're basically Tomb Kings from Warhammer. And then they have, these new the Scourges and that kind of stuff. And they've made changes, added new magics, like they added Orcmancy. It's kind of like a necromancy, but only for orcs type deal. And they've done some interesting choices, which I like. So it's, you still have the stuff from the original, like all the original races are here, there's spells and all this other fun stuff. But then they've added some new stuff in, which for the most part, I enjoy. And I think it's added to the game. So Again, I'm happy with it. I've got, I don't know how many hours into the game these days, but there was a while there where I was streaming it every Monday. I did that for a number of months, and I played. I want to play it more than I'm able to. That's how much I like it. It's, again, the original is one of my all-time favorites. No questions. It's one of my all-time favorites, and this one is really close. It's not perfect, but it's close. It's really, really close. And so I honestly, I do love this game. I do. I wish I could play it more, and if I could get a bigger audience on, watching on a regular basis, I'd probably stream it more. But unfortunately, there's not a big audience for it, so I only stream it once, maybe twice a week at most. It's just one of those games that it just hits. It's all the important parts to me. So, but I love the game. So, not biased though. Not biased at all. Okay, so these guys. So we're at the bottom of the world, and we were supposed to be setting up a colony on this island because there's enough actual stuff around here to keep it going. I am passionate about it. It's, like I said, the original is one of my favorites, and I think their interpretation, that it's a different dev, obviously, and their interpretation of the game is really well done, and I really do enjoy the game. I'm not lying. It's if you like this genre, you should buy this game. And the best part about it is it's because it's a throwback to, when 4Xs were still, being developed for the most part. It's simpler. I mean, if you actually look at the 4X games of today, you've got like 10 million resources to manage when you do stuff, or when you're, you got food, you got money, you got this, you got this, you got that, you got this, all these resources you have to manage. And this, it's gold, food, troops, mana. That's it. And of course you have to build your cities and stuff, but the resources to manage are so much easier to deal with. It's not nearly as complicated as it needs to be, right? So again, I love that it's a throwback to the old days, and it's not that it's a simple game. It's just that it's not as complex as the modern games are that take it too far. So sure, you're like, but I am from Argentina, very bad with English. I like this game. Cool. Well, welcome to the stream, though, Shuro. Unfortunately, my Spanish sucks. Otherwise, I would, my Espanol is crapo. so I wish my Spanish was better. Despite the fact that I live in California, you would think my Spanish would be better than it is. I speak a little bit, but I understand. I read it better than I speak it. So, and I understand it when it's spoken to me, but my actual pronunciations and stuff aren't there. They never have been. Spanish is not my first second language of choice. It's not that I dislike it. It's just I'm surrounded by it all the time, and I've picked up on stuff over the years. I've actually taken courses and all this other fun stuff. It's just that it's just not the language for me. For me, the way it went was I took Spanish when I was in middle school. Basically, I think it was 7th grade, so I was about 12 or so. It was the first time I took a class on Spanish. Horrible experience. The teacher was horrible. I hated her. And not to mention she massacred my last name. I have a French name, right? And French and Spanish don't go together real well. So basically, any native speaker or a person who's fluent in Spanish, they see my last name and you just watch their eyes roll back into their head, because I have every vowel in my last name and they can't pronounce it correctly unless they know how to speak speaks French. That's the only time they get it right. But most of the time, Spanish speakers just see my last name and they just no good. It just doesn't work for them. But anyway, so that was an issue there. But then when I got to high school, when I was in 10th grade, so I was 15 or so, that's when I took French classes and did really well, despite the fact being in California and that kind of fun stuff. And so I did, French for a couple of years in high school, and I took more in college. Actually spent 6 weeks over in France, and while I was in college, learned a lot of stuff over there. It was really fun. And, felt like home. I should have never came home, but I did. And anyway, life would have been very different. But anyway, French is my preferred language. Although I've taken courses on Spanish and Italian and even American Sign Language as well, which doesn't work real well here in chat situations. But so I've dabbled in different languages. But French is still my favorite, mainly because family type stuff. That's my heritage basically. French on both sides of the family. Don't stop. Where's the river? Why are you asking him where the river is? You asking him where the river is? And Zombie doesn't speak Spanish. Zombie is another one of those people who lives in California but doesn't really speak Spanish. You can see that now. Anyway, talking about Modern 4X games, yeah, I agree. Some are far too complicated. Kafka, Stellaris, or Distant Worlds. Yeah. Zombie. But yeah, like I said, modern 4X is like, I mean, you look at this one. This is your stuff up here, your resources, right? It's money, mana, food. I forgot fame. I always forget fame, but that's up there. That's it. It's simpler. You don't have to read a freaking novel. Well, it depends on how much you want to learn about the game, I guess. But yeah, this is just it's a nice throwback, and again, I like how the devs have dealt with it. Okay, this Jib. We've got a new little building there, producing more food and gold for us. Barracks in 7. Let's see, how much money? 63? Not a rush. Cavalry 2. This is just for defense purposes. Probably should get a shaman in here if we can. Get a shaman for healing stuff. We'll do that after the Miners Guild. And then Death Bay. I think the simpler the 4X, the deeper the strategy. If you know what I mean, take chess for example. Simple rules, hard to master. Yeah, because you have less to work with, so you have to be better at working with what you have. And you still have flexibility too. And that's one of the things about this game, is because there's so many, even in the vanilla, there's so many there's enough different factions, and they all somewhat play a little differently than each other. That there's so many different, and then you mix in the magic portions, right? There's what was it, 5 or 6 types of magic that are fairly different from each other for the most part, and at least some of the spells are, or a good portion of the spells. And you throw all that stuff together, there's many different strategies you can pick from. Do you know the game 4X Old World? Yes. Civilization and Crusader Kings. Yeah, actually, I streamed it once. It was okay. I think I didn't put enough time into it, though. I probably should go back to it and revisit it at some point. I did not play it enough. Not because I didn't like it, it's because it's like, yeah, this is Civilization. And I didn't really get the Crusader Kings part. I didn't really get the Crusader Kings feel from it. I know that's what it's basically compared to, Civilization, Crusader Kings, but I didn't really get the Crusader Kings part. Maybe I wasn't into it enough or long enough, and I have a feeling that might be it. But Old World seemed like it's a decent game. I just didn't put enough time into it. Too many games to play, not enough time. What I hate about Stellaris, you can't just go to war in a surprise attack. You have to lower your opponent's opinion rating before you can declare war. Did they change it? I'm trying to remember. Because in Stellaris, I usually wasn't the one instigating wars, usually being waged against me in most cases. I'm trying to remember. Because if you start a war, if you don't start a war properly, everybody hates you, correct? Is that what that's what it is, right? Because you have it, basically you have to have a justification for starting a war, which I actually don't really have an issue with. Unless that's a way that, like say you're a pirate type faction, you should be able to declare war on anybody you want, anytime you want. But if you're not, I understand why that shouldn't be a thing. But if your philosophy for your faction is to, be warlike and that kind of stuff, I don't understand why you have to, work up to it. You're buried under too many edicts and other things. Oh, yeah. Fun stuff. Let's see. Is this? Okay, this is Death Bay. We don't produce the best troops here because we don't have the mithril. So what should we do? Money and food? Money and food. And settlers too, I guess we could do. Not buried with simpler exit. Oh, yeah, I saw the way you wrote it, and then I actually processed it in my brain the way you meant it. Because I saw where you were going with that. So that's why I didn't question it, because in my brain, you typed what you meant to type. See? Same page. Works that way. Okay, so let's do some settlers in there after we get that done. Again, that's just for defensive purposes. We'll see how that goes for a while. Yeah, again, this is just it's simpler. Simpler is some people see it as a bad word, but in some cases it's a compliment. In this case, it's a compliment. Just like chess, checkers. There's so many different ways of playing those games, and they're very simple to play. But it's one of those simple to learn, difficult to master type deal. Do I want to harvest any more stuff around here? That's not harvestable, and that's an island. Can you see this still? I don't think we can harvest that. I think it's just out of our sight range. Hey, look, I'm back where I just was. Scourgers. That's right, our ally, Mr. Jafar, is actually a Scourger too. It's simpler than more option, has a deeper strategic element. Yeah, to me it's more dependent on the game and what their goal is. Like, I get it for Stellaris. It's a grand strategy game. I get that. They call it grand strategy. It's not just a 4X, but it's a grand strategy. So I get the whole complicated stuff. That's what they're going for. But not every game has to be like that. Although Paradoxes, that's what they're known for, is their grand strategy stuff. But not every game has to be like that. Next turn. What's the definition of grand strategy? Typically, combat it's still a 4X, and you build up your infrastructure, just not as precise. Like here, we're building by buildings. In grand strategy, it's typically this kind of building, and you build, like, if you look at say Stellaris or Hearts of Iron, or even say Crusader Kings or Europa or Universalis, the building of buildings is more abstract. It's not like you're building an actual individual forge or a marketplace. You're actually building economic buildings or your production buildings. That's just semantics as far as that goes, though. That's not the real defining thing. It's more about how combat is handled, where your armies are more. You don't control like tactical combat. It's in here it's you control each individual unit and what they do. But in combat and grand strategies, it's like, okay, you throw a fleet or an army at each other and let them go. That kind of deal. It's more similar to Civilization. But even Civilization isn't really considered, I don't think, a grand strategy, because even then, with the way combat is handled, you're still controlling your individual army units. Although I haven't played 6 in a while, so I don't remember. But the same deal. Grand strategy is more abstract. So you enjoy Master of Magic more than some grand strategy like Crusader Kings. They're different games too. Because I love Crusader Kings. I love the whole everything you can do in Crusader Kings is so fun, or at least it can be fun, and it can be really complicated and all this other fun stuff. But there's a lot of good stuff in Crusader Kings that I love, and Master of Magic is just a very different game. Yes, they're strategy games, but they are very different. And not just because Crusader Kings is grand strategy and Master of Magic isn't. It's just they're just Middle Ages. Magic stuff, whatever. But yeah. WoW, when? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is WoW. So, what am I doing? So much discussion today. So much talking. Okay, let's get down here. I think Old World would be good. Sort of Civilization meets Paradox Grand Strategy. Yeah, Old World is a good game. I just have not put enough time into it to say, oh yeah, I love it, or that I really want to play it. It's just not enough time. Like minuscule strategy games. Like, was it Minesweeper? I don't think it gets any smaller than Minesweeper. Unless, of course, you have ants play it, I guess. So these guys. So Naga. Swordsman. So they have no missile units here. Let's see if we can beat them up. We have a full army, right? Yes, we do. Okay, let's see if we can kill them. We should kill them. Counter magic. I think you should try the Sega one you told you about the other day, Endless Legends. When you say Sega, Taco, are you talking that's the produced? Because there is a game called Endless Legends. I don't know why you call it Sega, or why you bring up Sega part. Is that meant to be because it's part of a console, or because is it a different game that I'm thinking of? It's basically just like this game, right? Enter the Breach or FTL, Faster Than Light, both minuscule strategy games. Somewhat, yeah. The producer. So, okay, so you don't have to say who the producer is. If you say Endless Legends, I know who it is. I know who would end. Well, wait a minute. Is it Endless Legend or is it Endless Legends? Because there's a game called Endless Legend, which is a game like Master of Magic. And I think Endless Legends is different. It is Legends. So it's basically this game.
Hey Gimpy, you have streamed long enough. It is time to call it a day and get some rest. Be sure to tell everyone to have a great day or evening, and we will see them again tomorrow. Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
Bastards countering stuff. So Endless Legend, I have the game. I've never streamed it. I haven't played it in a number of years, actually, I think. And by a number of years, I mean at least 5. But it's a good game. I like it. I just haven't played it in a long time. Chris Barney Discord. Thank you, Chris. We're not done here yet, though. Let's see, do you want to try to confusion? Not blast stuff. Again, they don't have any missile units, so we don't have to. These are all pretty much inexperienced troops, so we'll blast these guys, the most experienced. Kill them. And see if we can get a confusion off. Oh, we can. Yeah, let's do this. So, Sharknado. Maybe we can get a confusion. That's been countered, which allows us to get our next Sharknado off. You guys go over here. See, we fooled the counter magic mechanic there. Okay, so Sharknado, go get him. Go to sleep. It's just gone 2-8. Okay. It's okay. You can go to bed now. It's late enough. But thank you for watching, Chris, and thank you for the discussion too. I appreciate it when people come in and talk about old stuff like this. Makes me feel not so old. Go Bashan. We still need another hero too. That's that. Look, a blur. That's not going to matter for you. Stuff was dying, not ours. Big giant ghost ships. Shoot them. I like this new music. I'm not sure it's very combat. It's a light combat music, but it fits. I think it's pretty well done. I like it. Basically, all the new music they've done for this game, I pretty much enjoy. And I like the redos of the original music too. What's still alive? Naga hiding somewhere. Where is he? Where's she? There it is. No problem. Okay, so Halfling City. We will stay here. Call it a day. And look at this. When am I going to play this next? Maybe Thursday? Depends on my mood. Actually, I'm thinking about Thursday being a half and half stream, where half of the stream will be Master of Magic, and the other one will be Dominion 6. I'm still flipping around that idea, whether I want to do 3 and 3, 3 hours of each one, and go from there. Again, I won't probably make that decision until Thursday morning. We'll see. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing on Thursday, or not doing. First of all, thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Again, enjoying this, the DLC. I like the units. They're a nice little stuff. The ghost ships, these guys, might be a little strong. Well, individually, they're not so bad. But as in a group, like say, more than 2, these things can be devastating with their barrage. It's not a big attack, but if you get enough of those in there, they can do some damage. The Spectral Terror is basically, infinite fear, which is it works against the lower experienced troops that don't have good resistances. That can definitely be a thing. But this is considered, top line unit for the Scourge anyway, or Scourgers. So, but again, we like that. I like the units that they've done for the Scourgers. So, kind of like them. Anyway, that's that. Stream schedule. I do need to go eat my dinner. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we're back to World of Warcraft Classic with Tauren Tuesday. We'd probably either be playing my Tauren Shaman or Undead Warlock. Yes, I know Undead aren't Tauren, but it's just a, alliteration thing for Tuesdays. So anyway, that's tomorrow. So these are my alt characters. We do main characters on Saturdays. Wednesday, Star Sector. Thursday, like I said, could be Dominion 6, could be Master Magic, could be both. We'll see. Friday, we're back to Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer with Hobo, Hurricane, and Jeff. And then Saturday, we're back to World of Warcraft Classic with the main Horde characters, which would be my Tauren Druid. And doing stuff like that. Okay, that's it. Tomorrow, stream starts at noon. Oh, sorry, forgot. Hey, Veronica, when is the monthly giveaway?
Saturday and Sunday, February 17th and 18 are the monthly giveaways for February. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
And there we go. So, if you have questions about the giveaway this weekend, come back tomorrow, ask questions, or whenever you can. Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow, stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more World of Warcraft Classic. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.